Okay, back to Ilya's computer. It's offline. Dang. Okay, well, we'll know it the moment it comes online. Okay, so we are at... We gotta put chunks in again. Because we're at that point again. This had something. Picture? I really don't want to waste chunks on picture, especially because we know that we have a deadline today. We can always put it in later, right? But we can't prove that Ilya... We can't prove that Ilya was on a date. For the conflicting chunk though, between this one and being reliable, I really do think this one is the right one, obviously. Only lately? Did something change in his life? The lady! Some pretty lady somewhere. Oh! Is online now. Ooh. Winner. Hand of Blood Fan Club. Major winner. 2017. Hand of Blood? Hand of Blood Fan Club. Oh, it's a card game. Who cares if he won an award playing cards? Vulcan Salute. He's a Trekkie? Okay. When we were very young. Oh, that must be Raban and Ilya. Beach. Oh. Who is this? Is that Karen? Can I take... Hold on. It's the same hair color. Hold up. Karen, are you... Yeah. I can't. Let's not talk right now, please. Oh, okay. In case you do want to talk, though. You know. Did something happen yesterday? Is it a little bit weird to have your sister-in-law's picture in a bikini, of her in a bikini on your computer? Stuff 2. Additional style. CSS. Was he working on a website? Okay, great progress on the style sheet here. Layout. Oh, I think he's making his own blog? Yeah, it seems like it. Title, Open Soteria. A place for everyone. Welcome text. I'm glad you found my website. I am a professional psychotherapist with a degree in psychology and medicine. I offer advice, mentoring, and support for victims of armed conflict, especially war escapees and refugees. Send me a personal message if you would like to talk about your experiences. Blog. It always helps to see that you are not alone with your experiences and feelings. Knowing that others are struggling with similar issues. Read personal stories of people who contacted me here. All names mentioned below have been changed, all stories published anonymously and with the consent of the people affected. Ah, so he's a professional psychotherapist. I can see why Ilya and Karen would get along, cause she's a social worker, very compassionate person. Psychotherapist probably knows a whole ton about compassion too. Browser history, what were you looking at? How to take down robot dinosaurs in Skyline Infinite Dawns. Oh, I was having trouble with that in the beginning too, Ilya, but you gotta shoot their weak points. That's the key here. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Yup, he was just reading the news. Headlines. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Maps. Oh. Populist blog involved in terrorists' disappearance. Oh, that's the beginning article. Okay. Doesn't seem like he was looking at anything super interesting here, unless if we look into the trash and there is something juicy. Ooh, email. Overdue apartment rent. From a month ago, roughly. Dear Mr. Vhart, unfortunately, we have to inform you that we did not receive payment for your monthly rent for the following address. Ooh, an address. Rent for the month of March was due on March 3rd. However, our payment records state that the outstanding amount of $865 has not been received. It's the third time your rent has been overdue, so we will forward this matter to our debt collection agency if you don't make payment in the next 5 business days. If you have made payment in the past 3 business days, ignore. Bank account number. Oh, then we can check on the source of the money, right? Yes. Yeah, he was not doing well financially. Even though he works at Watergate, what the heck? Do we want to put in his address though? Email. We'll have this one, yeah. If we put in his email, that's a good way for him to get killed by Ampleford. So I feel like I'm a little bit hesitant about that. Overdue on rent in March? Not the most important thing in the grand scheme of things. Smart Bank 24. Welcome back, Mr. Vhart. Okay, let's start from the bottom. Oh my god. Jeez, he only had $50 in his bank after paying power supply, like electricity bill, and the mobile data plan, which put him at $3. Holy crap. Oh no, monthly banking fees made him negative. But it was payday 2 days later, so he's okay. But then he went to a hotel for the night on April 1st. But he also has to pay for healthcare, which is awesome. Monthly rent. That's actually pretty expensive rent considering your monthly salary. Dwindling down quickly, $300. And then his transportation, bus pass. Cash ATM, taking out $100. Fetches money from the Oak Street ATM regularly, so that might be a place to catch him, if we ever need to. It looks like he's getting ready to escape, to be honest. Yeah, dollar shop. Who the heck spends $22 at the dollar shop? Oh my god, what are you buying? Discount shoe palace? Shoes? Dollar shop again, $10. Cash, ATM. Oh my god, he's down to $50 again. Bonton drugstore for you. What's he buying? Does Raban need drugs to manage his pain? I don't quite remember. For his disability. Anonymous transaction. $4,500. Of course, he spends it on the dollar shop. Okay. This one is probably important. So, this is the money Ilya was referring to when he spoke about quitting his job, I presume. $4,500 is not enough to quit your job. What the heck? Considering supplies disappeared at his workplace, it may be wise to trace the money back to its origin. The drugstore? We can't put that one in though. Cash ATM Oak Street. Ooh, I kinda wanna put that one. Do I wanna put this one in? I feel like this one's not as relevant as this one, because he's quitting the job anyway. Not the safest part of town, especially if you're carrying cash. This, you know what? This is really strange because $4,500, that's like 3 months of pay? So he got paid like 3 months of pay, 3 months of wages, and he's like, woo, I wanna go quit my job. That doesn't seem like it's enough. Does it? I don't feel like it does. Ooh, irregularities. We are starting to get into a lot of chunks here, so I might actually start forgetting stuff. I gotta remember. Ooh, unknown person to Ilya. Dear Watergate employee Ilya Vhart, we have detected irregularities in your section. Please refer to urgent memo. Oh, yeah, and we read that already. Just sending an email to his private email thingy to make sure he reads it on his work account. Address. He's having trouble paying rent. What have you been looking at? 30 things you did not know about President Khazar. I thought you were doing first-hand primary research here. Why are you reading BuzzFeed? Raban! Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to be so conservative about this anymore because we need to progress. Yes. So let's try putting in... No. Okay, if we're gonna... Do I want to put in his address? I'm not so sure about that one because that just seems like... Oh no, that's Raban's computer. I mean, if we're looking for him, might as well, whatever. If we're falling for a trap, might as well let it play me. Good. His address might come in handy. You don't even know what he looks like. Huh. Hold on. Hold up. Can we try using this address on the hologram thing? Oh. Okay. Oak Street? Nope. Nope. I feel like we just kind of fell into focusing on Ilya here, which I'm totally okay with, but I'm not so sure. Like for Karen, where would we even continue on? Because she seems pretty nice and all. I don't know where the dirt on her is. She's just a happy person. Karen Levine Vhart. Do we want to update her name at least? Her maiden name? Refugee counselor? Oh, we know she's a social worker, but that's not specific. Maybe if we put in these basic details, it'll give us some related documents too. It's hard to know sometimes which one's gonna give you related documents. I'll try putting in Ilya's birth date. No. Did something new change? Ooh. The reactions to the government of the nation is blah 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 blah. Oh, lying to you. Tonight I shall publish an article regarding Khazard and his lies. I will prove a groundbreaking revelation that the national liar would never write about. Media corruption. Okay, we know this already. Ooh, not good, not good. We are on a bit of a time limit here. It's almost 11 a.m. Time to break for lunch? No? Okay. Yeah, for Karen, I really don't know what they want me to... It just seems like there's not much going on here. An address. We're probably gonna make a breakthrough via her hologram thing, but right now, I don't feel like I have any addresses that are really... Yeah. Overdue on rent in March? It just means he's poor. No, forget about... Disable this. Disable this. If we're getting any pictures, let's just take the one from his timeline or something. Whatever. Oh, well, actually, if this chunk will give me a portrait and some information, you never know. Maybe this... Yeah, maybe that's where he was on April 13th, right? It could be. Sure. I'm just trying to see what's the... Oh my god. See? Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's the most efficient here, because 10 minutes for just a portrait is, it's not that good. Hands of blood sounds disgusting. But if it's like 3 other facts plus a portrait for 10 minutes, then it's pretty good. Yeah! Uh-oh, he's updating the draft. Our president, Demjan Shitface Khazard, is nothing but a hypocrite. He is the one who incites conflicts. He never solves them. He waves politely at the press every time the cameras point at him. But this bastard has his own deep dark secrets, and I will uncover them now. He clearly comes from a wealthy family with a history of trying to gain power over the country. He abuses his power and influence gained from having too much, way too much money, and uses it to support the military industry. He is not even slightly interested in solving the conflict in our country. Instead, he adds fuel to the fire by manipulating people in order to do those goddamn gun lobbyists a favor. Turns out that these people are also his golf buddies. He is the most detestable human being that has ever walked on the surface of this earth. Did you find that out from BuzzFeed? Huh? Hand of blood. Hi, Ilya. Card game fans? Come join us no matter if you're young or old or immortal or ageless. Special welcome to all entities from the other worlds. Wow, they even have a $10,000 tournament. And he won one! Wait. Is that where he got his money? Then maybe it's not so suspicious after all. But that's not enough money to quit his job. It really isn't. Oh my god, he won! Okay, yes, this is actually important because, yeah, he won the thing! That's how he got money! Individual match results. Name of opponent. Oh. How do I let Ampleford know that the money did not come from a strange place? 45,000? Is that first place? We don't really know here. Okay, let's try before we put that in, because I'm scared if we just put this in here into Orwell, Ampleford's gonna be like, okay, so? Because yeah, it doesn't say anything about winning money here. Oh, that's kind of hard. How do I let you know? Watergate. Oh, Watergate sponsors this. Okay. Well, let's try putting in some random names here. Every name we know. Did it go anywhere? Oh. Oh, there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Received $4,500 from a card game tournament win against Roland Ellison. Yes, this is the one we need. That much money from a card game tournament? Perhaps I should consider playing. And it's funny you say that because I was just reading Twitter right before starting episode 2 today, and it was mentioned that Artifact, the new Dota card game from Valve, they're gonna have a tournament with $1 million in prizes in 2019. So 4,500 is nothing. And if we're not talking about card games specifically, MOBAs like Dota itself are quite the thing to be participating in if you're a pro. Anyway, now we know the money isn't for the missing supplies. That doesn't mean Ilya is off the hook yet. It's still unclear whether he was at work or not during the time of the supplies disappearance. Keep looking into the date he mentioned. Okay. Seems like a new hashtag is trending on Blabber. You're gonna love this one. Have a look. Okay, give me a second though. Just because we got something from... Oh my god, I can't believe this name here. I was wanting to not involve random people in here, but if we didn't have it, we wouldn't have gotten this information. I just want to see if we can... I don't know. Any other name? Did you play with anyone else? We don't know. Did you play with Oleg? Oh my god. No. Karen? Recreationally? No. Raban? No, that was pretty futile. Okay, what you got for me? Sign up for Singular Pro today. Oh, that's an email. Okay. From the Medallion. On Singular and still lonely? Oh, that's Tinder. It doesn't have to be that way. Sign up for Singular Pro and get instant access to start conversations, show initiative and take the first step, unlimited open conversations simultaneously, talk to everyone at once, more opinion questions, find your match more accurately, a highlighted frame around your portrait. Okay, great. $9.99 per month will award you and your promoter additional 2,000 love credits. What are you waiting for? Oh shoot, wait, whoa. You received this email because Karen signed you up? Oh. Interesting. I think we want this information. Yes. His sister-in-law signed Ilya up for a dating site. She seems pretty caring. Knowing that Karen signed him up for Singular, you may find a hint to Ilya's Singular account somewhere in her files. Ampleford doesn't see everything I see, so she doesn't think it's super weird, but yeah, something is weird about them because we saw that he has a picture of her in his computer when she was at the beach. Raban to David Johns, the mysterious guy, in need of your advice. Dear David, you have always stuck to me throughout so many years and have never let me down once. This is why I turn to you. I have the feeling you are the only person I can fully trust. I'm at a loss. I fear my brother has lost all sense of purpose for our cause. He has stood so firmly by my side, but in recent times, he has become more and more oblivious to his duties. At times, I think he is outright rebellious even, at the brink of throwing it all away, leaving me behind. Today I get to read on Blabber, of all places, that he has supposedly been stealing supplies from his employer. I don't quite know what to make of that. It could be well-placed defamation. I am used to that, as you're aware of. But something tells me there is more to it. I fear I am lacking the strength to continue with what I'm doing. The road to achieve a truly free, peaceful Parges seems ever further away than ever. I need your advice. Tell me, am I still on the right track? Raban. Even though we're all putting on a brave face, I guess everybody has self-doubts, huh? Hold this thought. I didn't see the trending hashtag yet. Where is it? TVP. The people's voice are liars and thieves. Anon Peters. So you are a bunch of thieves. No surprise to me at all, to be honest. Wait, where's the defamation? It's about Ilya and the medical supplies. We know this already. This is clearly a campaign against Raban and Ilya to bring them down. I am sure the government is behind this. Don't listen to any of these lies. TVP are liars and thieves is clearly fake, and anyone who can't see that is just a blind government puppet. Not the biggest fan of his writing style, but I know for a fact that Ilya would never steal. Take this from someone who knows what he's talking about. Who are you? Who are you? There is an internal investigation at Watergate against Ilya Vhart, editor at TVP. Disappeared supplies. Guess now we know how the TVP managed to stay financed. Where is the freaking... Hold on. Are you guys just... Where did it come from, though? Where did the initial thing come from? It just says reactions to the hashtag, but like where? Who started it? Oh, just this one, I guess? Huh. Well, we actually already know it's not true because he just won that money from the card game. So whatever, we can ignore it. Do we want to put down that Raban is wavering? Okay, sure, why not? Not enough to stop dead, I presume. Yeah. Oh! David Johns to Raban. Raban, your recent experiences with your brother must be wearing you down, I understand. I have no doubt your brother will return to loyally stand by you, and your campaign the moment it is fruitful. And fruitful it will be. You have just taken the first steps, and you are about to take another. Of course, I cannot tell you whether the allegations spreading on Blabber against Ilya are true. You need to find that out for yourself. But it is for sure revolutionaries, those who speak true, and all their loved ones around them, have always been the first targets to be hit by any oppressive regime. Be watchful. You must see through what you've started. We believe in you. We! Your fan, David Johns. Someone's attacking Ilya on purpose. It might be someone from the government, actually. Yeah. Anyway, we know that it's a bunch of bullshit, so ignore. Who would have thought this picture would have brought about so much information here? So, we got this one. Forget about this one. This one is nice. This one is still questionable. Are we trying to look for his singular account? Determine whether or not Karen Vhart is legally counseling the deserted National Army veteran. Yeah, that's for Karen. We haven't been looking into her. Look for inconsistencies in Karen Vhart's files regarding the National Army veteran. Verify Ilya's alibi of having been on the date on April 13th. Provide exploitable data on illegal or questionable actions on Ilya or Karen before Raban Vhart can release his provocative article. What am I missing here? Am I looking for results? This one we know... Okay, forget about the freaking tournament winnings. This one's no good. And then, wait, why can we... Yeah, individual match results. We don't need this either. No. Opponent? Yeah, we don't need this. It's the same chunk. Smart Bank? His salary at Watergate. Just trying to think if that's actually relevant here. So, does that mean that on timelines, Ilya was just joking about quitting the job? No, it didn't sound like he was joking at all, but still, 4,500 is not enough for anything. Weird. Going down? The bank is no go for now. Karen's album? We can put her picture, but again, this picture only says picture. Is there anything else we can have around here? Location. Location. Location, name, or address. Huh. I mean, this is not an address, but would that sort of... No. We need a location name. Is that a location name? No. I mean, it is a location name, but it's just not what we're looking for here. Card game tournament win. Internal work phone. No, I think for locations, maybe we just don't have anything right now. Okay. Invited Ilya Vhart to singular. There's gotta be something there. Need my report now. He's working on army supplies. Again, I don't want to take this one in because this one just seems so charged with information that can be taken the wrong way. Matthew is his supervisor at work. I'll consider putting in this one if we don't have anything else. Employee Ilya Vhart. He was employed starting 2013. It could be good information. He was... We kind of already know this, that he was already at the camp before. Oh, but if we put this in, because last time when we put that Raban came from the camp, I think we found some information about his immigration. So maybe if we put this in about Ilya, it'll give us some immigration information as well. Hopefully. Yes! Together with his brother Raban. Makes sense. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, suspect of Bonton bombings arrested. Is that Cassandra Watergate? We know this guy was not at work, but it's not specific enough. Yes. Anyway. Ooh, headlines. Breaking news. First suspect in connection with assaults arrested. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to investigation efforts of a special task force. Yeah, it's Cassandra. How fitting. Ah, there we go, the immigration database. Hey, you look dapper these days. Social security number. Will that give us anything? Yeah, we already have this. Place of origin, Prava. Okay. Chemistry worker. Not working right now. Not working right now as of the immigration, I think. Yeah, because we know he has a job. Date of registration. Yeah. Registered by Jocelyn. Not anything crazy here. Social security number. What will that give us? Pretty much everything about his identity. Yeah, it didn't give us anything. We know he's from Prava. This is not the most, yeah. Do we care when he immigrated here? We have that in Raban's file already, right? I thought we did. I thought we did, but I don't, In any case, I don't think that's actually relevant. It's hard to make a decision! What's going on now? Oh, what are you looking at now? Oh my god, is President Kazar really a mafia boss? Gossipnews.tna. Jeez! This is great research going on here, Raban. Oh, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out. I thought we would get some juicy information here, but nope, not today. Okay, continuing down again. The bank, and then Karen's album. Last night. Need my report now. I'm your damn supervisor. No. Oh, what about last... Oh, that's what they meant by last night. Ah, shit, you smashed me good last night at Hands of Blood. Ah. Date! Date! We gotta find evidence for this. Employee... Ilya Vhart. Disable the picture. We don't care about the picture. Although, this picture is kind of different from this one too. Huh, well, I like this one better. Looks pretty good. I'm being so stingy with my chunks right now. Holy crap. What do we have here? Oh, Ilya's chunk? We don't need the picture, but lead editor? We kind of already know that. It's not the most necessary. We could put it in later if we have extra time. Back to Karen. Let's try putting in Karen's information because I feel like I'm a little bit too careful about Ilya now. Maybe if we think about this a little bit on Karen's side, because we're supposed to be looking into both Ilya and Karen, not just Ilya specifically. Levine? Like Elizabeth Levine? The politician? Oh, interesting. Refugee counselor? Sure. Oh. I figured as much. The Rehabilitation Council is responsible for servicing all refugee encampments nationwide. I'm a little bit worried that I'm spreading myself thin here, but I really do think that maybe... Yeah, especially if we want to find Ilya's singular accounts, maybe we can start with Karen. You're logged in as Miss Karen Levine Vhart? The Rehabilitation Council helps people affected by the consequences of war, especially those who have experienced severe injury, torture, loss of housing and family members, and other possible causes of PTSD. The RC's support is not limited to war zone residents, but also includes medical staff, soldiers, and others who have experienced traumatic situations during the armed conflicts. We promote respect for international humanitarian law and are a neutral, independent organization committed to providing psychosocial rehabilitation services for those experiencing the trauma of armed conflict. We assist with healthcare financing, medical rehabilitation, psychological rehabilitation for PTSD, legal services, access to job training. I'm a therapeutic counselor. Therapeutic and refugee counselor? What's the difference? I don't want to spend too much time on this. Home address. That's probably Raban's address too. Counseling for Pargesian refugees. Issued work phone, privately owned by employee, UID unregistered. Personalized newsfeed. Immigration or healthcare related articles. Okay, we'll put in the address. We can't just storm Raban and Karen's home, but perhaps the address will be of use later. Yep, better to know it now than later. Something. Patient database. Ooh, social security number. Put in everything. Raban Vhart. Inactive patient. The patient is a Pargesian refugee who immigrated to the nation in February 2011. He was placed in the Outer Bonson reception camp together with his brother. Raban Vhart was a school principal and a teacher at Prava Secondary School in his hometown until unrest in Parges reached a new peak in late 2010, and his school was demolished in a bombing. Mr. Vhart was severely injured and lost his ability to walk. Subsequently, he escaped Parges to seek asylum in the nation accompanied by his brother, Ilya Vhart. It has been exceedingly difficult for Mr. Vhart to process the events that took place at his school, and he has been suffering from reoccurring nightmares of the bombing. He feels deeply responsible for what has happened, but is unable or unwilling to describe the exact events. He is reclusive and aggressive when confronted with questions about this incident. Why would he feel responsible for it? Because as a principal, I guess if your school gets bombed, you would feel responsible to some degree in terms of like, oh, I'm an adult and I have a whole bunch of kids here and I wasn't able to protect them. But when you say feels responsible, that sort of makes me feel like that's a little bit more than what I just said. Like maybe he was directly involved in that situation happening to begin with, although that might be extrapolating a little bit too much. Mr. Vhart's application for permanent residency in Bonton was not granted. He will be in the camp for an indefinite amount of time. He will also be prescribed sleep-inducing drugs. Phantom limb. Okay. Karen shouldn't be in here, right? Interesting to know that somebody related to her might be a politician. Her mother, maybe? Ilya. What about Ilya? Inactive patient? Oh, I mean, I mean, that's, I guess. Ooh. Ilya Vhart immigrated to the nation in February 2011. Yeah. Mr. Vhart fled his hometown Prava to escape the Pargesian War after his brother Raban had been severely injured during a bombing. Mr. Vhart had been taking care of his brother with great devotion. However, since his arrival, Mr. Vhart has shown signs of severe distress and trauma. His symptoms include anxiety, nightmares, insomnia, and lack of appetite. This Mr. Vhart? Ilya, right? Ilya. But that's a long time ago. Yeah, he's inactive, so I don't think this is particularly relevant anymore. He couldn't gain access to permanent residency here. He will receive weekly counseling through his assigned social worker, Mrs. Karen Levine. Mrs.? Wait, what? Mrs.? Is that a typo or does that mean that she was married to someone else before? Oh. That shouldn't be the case though, because she's still keeping that name right now, which tells me that that's her maiden name. I guess it's a typo. Yeah. Conflicting with something. Is he devoted to his brother or not? Okay. Patient database. Oh god. We have their social security number. Could have used it for this, but it's just gonna lead back to the same thing. What about Oleg? Oleg shouldn't be. No. No. That's pretty much all the people we have anyway. Everyone else is not exactly relevant to us. Okay. Got some information here. Not sure what to do with it. As usual. Counseling. But maybe we should put down that Ilya and Karen are former... Yeah, they have a former professional relationship. Not entirely surprising. Oh, wait, it doesn't... No, that wasn't even one of the chunks. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Yeah, sure. Quite unsurprising. Ilya's support should be terminated by now. No, that was unimportant. God damn it.